Yo, what's up, guys? This is day 140. This is gonna be about the PAL event. It's the third year of PAL. It's one of those things where it's not actually like 3 years; it's just 3 calendar years. But it's still pretty cool. I just know that because I remember when I changed it from 1 to 2, it was based off it being the next calendar year. So, anyways, that was good. I mean, that's all on a live stream, and I'm gonna clip the matches, post about it, and also like a bunch of people have already like posted about their matches. So I'm not gonna be like, I'd rather do the voiceover on something else. So this is the after poll footage that Darren got. There's a few good pulls in here. The angles, it's okay, and the people are just having fun. So they're like walking by and stuff, but I thought it was still pretty cool to share the after pulls. I mean, I would have loved to see any clip of me pulling, always. And for some reason, I don't know, our arm wrestlers are they're so down bad to like watch themselves pull, and I think it's kind of funny. But I'm like the biggest, like I'm the most like that. So I can't, like, I get it. So yeah, it was awesome, and I mean, I've already said like so many times, like, everyone was great, and obviously like Craig booked the venue and came early, helped set up, like drove like me and a few people around, and so that was a lot of help. And then Jackie set up all the live stream. And pretty much everyone was down to like help out. Like Blake was always like trying to help, like asking if there's anything to do, and even just like when I was like trying to get people's attention, or like at the beginning where I was like, let's move the tables around, it was super, like, everyone jumped on it to help out. So again, that was super great. And my guy who kept the time for like 4 hours, you were real as fuck, and that was very helpful as well. And yeah, we had great matches. Honestly, there were maybe 3 or 4 that were like completely one-sided, but that's out of 22 matches. So I feel like it was pretty successful in terms of the matchmaking. Some of like all-time favorite matches, like definitely Tien and Dan Whitney, that was good, and Craig and Baden was a war as well. Like, I really, halfway during the match, like really, like, I mean, I was kind of in Craig's corner, but yeah, like I was really like, I felt like it could go either way, honestly, just based on like execution. So really good matches. And then obviously my match like went super well, so like I'm very happy about that. And I fucking told you guys, like, I've always known my hook is pretty good. It's always been like how I pull when I have to, like against strong people. I've never top rolled a strong guy, if that makes sense. So anyways, yeah, like that was good. I watched the match, and I think like I'm like pretty happy with how I executed. I didn't like in one of the rounds where I try to like kind of put my shoulder forward. I felt like it was a little bit unnecessary, and I kind of didn't know what I was doing. But I'm just nitpicking. It's just because I don't really pull inside that much, especially like all the way committed like that. And once it stops and I can't like throw you across the table, then I'm just kind of like, I'm not like totally sure what to do. But I feel like I managed to like not do anything stupid. Who the fuck is that? Sorry, I'm just watching the footage and someone flex their arm. Yeah, I think one of the things was I really like focus on, because I remember I used to think that like your well, I think that like your form is more important than your position on the table. So like in another example, like I think like your being elbow at the front of the pad is actually can be very good sometimes because you can maintain a better form like through your forearm and like higher arm angle. Um, and like I always say this, but like my pet peeve is like beginners dragging their elbows back when they should not, and that fucks everything. But it's like kind of hard to explain because it's like also been told that tight to your body is better. But I think that's like honestly, and like of course like there's more nuance to it. It's not like bring your elbow to the back is bad. But I feel like it's something you do when you have some level of pronation or control. And if you don't, you can just give up more position from a like already disadvantaged um, like situation. So I feel like it's got to be strategic when you drag back. But anyways, like even I was watching the Menderes and Giannis match today, and Menderes at the very front of the pad. But that's great technique, and I think like also technique is like, you know, it's about like picking the best option from the tools that you're given in that situation. It's not about looking good or like having textbook form. Anyone can have textbook form and beat someone that they're really stronger than. So anyways, I forgot. Oh no, yeah. So like one thing I focused on was like that like pec deck pressure to the side. Um, when the match got stuck, because when I pulled Razor, I really realized that like that's quite significant, and I was actually my elbow was like coming off the side of the pad because he was pushing across the table so hard, and I realized that actually made it a lot like really difficult to pull, even though you can't really see it in terms of like your form on the table, but that pressure. So I feel like I was doing that to Evan when I felt stuck, and I was able to like push him off and bully him, even though like I wasn't able to surge through in a traditional way, like through rotation. I think if I just tried to keep hitting with rotation like drag hook, then I might have, you know, like even gotten stuck or something. So it was good to have those like two lanes. What else? And I think I'm like figuring out really like how to mentally prep for matches. Like I realized I tried this like Devin, like because I was watching like there's that video where Devin is backstage before he pulls Georgi Svetkov, and he's doing that like and like I mean I've seen him do it a bunch of times, some like fucking special force like breathing technique, and I did a little bit of that, and it gets you really buzzing, and actually it helps a lot, I realized. And it because I try to get there just by like sacking myself up is what I usually do, is like I don't really do any like breathing, but I just like, so that would take me like a long time and like a bunch of caffeine, but I feel like with the breathing you can just like kind of manually put yourself there. So I feel like that's actually been quite good. I tried that last weekend at Central Ontario, and then again here, and I feel like it was good. Yeah, I think one of the things that I'm not happy about the event is the video and audio, but it wasn't really like something that went wrong. I mean, I kind of knew that this going in that we're gonna have to sacrifice that for having the venue that we had. But I think it's definitely something that can be improved the next time. It's just all we need is like internet. It's just the only reason is we didn't have internet, so we weren't even supposed to have a live stream. So actually went better than I thought it would, because we streamed it from Jackie's like phone hotspot onto the laptop, and then streamed it on YouTube. So I guess what we could have done is have another camera just for the footage. But I think what's easiest and best is to have an HD like live stream. Like even the live stream we had previous to this one, I felt like was just super good. And yeah, I like if we could just do that again, like I have no complaints. And you could just cut that footage, and it's pretty good. I just wish like some of these matches like was in super good quality, because I feel like the content of what happened was so good, and and it deserves to be like presented in a little bit of a better way instead of like this choppy whatever I was just editing. But again, like it's not like anyone's fault, and I knew this going into it, and the thing is that like I will like always prioritize like what happens in the moment, and I feel like similarly about like recording my pulls at a tournament or matches. I'll like look for clips after I'm done because yeah, like I want to watch it, but I feel like asking someone to record it almost takes you out of the moment like very slightly, and I want to be just all there. And like when I was like editing the footage, like yeah, like sometimes the ref's standing in front of the camera, people are standing in front of the camera because they're like excited and want to like root for someone, and it fucks the video, but at the same time I think that's a good thing because that means people were involved in real life. And yeah, like I don't want to get like too bogged down in like what the video is gonna look like, and I would always rather have a venue where we can actually have a great like real life in-person experience, even if it means the video is not going to be as good. So that's kind of my thoughts about it, but definitely the next one will have much higher quality. And yeah, I think that's like most of my thoughts about it. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna let the rest play out. Thanks for watching.
No, I was fresh there. No. Oh, that's embarrassing. Yeah, he didn't hear his right, and I didn't hear my left. He offered the full left after, so I was just talking right. But I'm like, yeah, well, I guess it's not happening.
Yeah, what was your weight on that? 190?
185.
Are you serious? Yeah. Oh, okay, so really just I'm like 180.
Depending on either way. Yeah, it was like every second. Yeah. Yep. For 220? Yeah, I think it is. No, not 220. 200. Don't try to say.
You want him left to be good?
Huh?
You want Alex Perry left?
I take it.
What are you doing?
Is he gonna gain 10 pounds? You know, where it's more drag. Weigh in with a weight. Yeah, Alex Carey, men's 220 right and left.
What about 200? Who's tough?
200 right or left?
So he's not close. I know. Left out. Dude, we're about to get a mad video out of this one. Of me getting stonewalled.
I say rematch next time.
What?
No. Oh wow. Wait. No, I know. I'm just.
Go right.
So sorry, I can't. Well, not from that. I can't do one more year. Oh yeah. I was there.
Dude, that was so stupid. I just got so excited that I got to hook. No, I just feel like I fucked my elbows. How are you doing though, buddy?
Yeah, I'm good. My left's not good.
Dude, future match here. Oh! Yeah! Put the brakes!
son!
Right?
Hey, Brandon.
I guess I'm in front of the video. What a fucking dick. Whoa!
Okay. I tried it. Don't worry about that. I know he's gonna. I want to go. Top thing, I'm gonna head out. Take care, buddy. Yeah. That's good. Thanks. BB, dude.
Hit him right now for your new baby. Turn his pronation up. Squeeze your pinky. Stay there. One foul. Head off the peg.
Dig in.
Sheen.
That's it.
Brandon, yo, what's your bicep curl? Wait, that's not a power. I was like, yo, is it annoying? I'm sorry. That's not a power lift. What do you mean? You don't want to. No, because you know, I really. Oh my god. No, he said no. I really thought until like 5 minutes ago.
We all thought. We literally all thought.
That one you didn't earn.
Yeah. And it's a 600 bench. Like started to not calculate.
Did you meet Shabab? I think
I wouldn't put it. I would not. You earned.
Were you there when he pulled Shabab?
Oh, yeah, of course.
Yeah. Shabab has no arm wrestle.
There's tons there if you want.
I don't know. Like, I feel like.
I think he's doing TikTok dance.
Well, I guess like yeah.
He's doing Armwrestle.
No, he doesn't have too much.
You don't have arm wrestler.
See you later, Adam.
Yeah, I'm gonna love you.
See, bye, guys. What the fuck?
I do.
This is Chinese on Chinese.
Yeah, watch it.
Is this your phone? Yo, like, delete everything.
Yeah, I like Darren. There's a fake mustache going in, like legit, like prosthetic.
You look very strong there. You know what she learned in China? How to lose.
Oh shit, I forgot about that.
I think it's a little
I think
just
you know what you
saying
can do. Honestly, you can drill.
low level arm wrestling.
Like you're doing a it's only 2 weeks. There you go. Because we don't do that. I think that's because we're lazy. Because every other sport is like a shortcut.
You know what? It's getting the yeah, I like that. It's like really loud, right? I like to go hard.
It's a good match.
Oh, God.
I'm in the DNA. See you, buddy. Wait, did you remember?
It happened in front of my kids.
Today?
No, but I was waiting for my parents to rest. What do you think? I was looking at it from that angle. Yeah, I was, and I saw it live. Like, on video, so they have no way. Live? I didn't want to know that. And the thing is, it happened in the weight class I was training. I was pulling 240 times long. Every single time I feel like, shit, I don't want to break my arms.
I have not wrestled.
I have 3 fucking weeks.
I had before. I wasn't even on a table. I was on a kitchen table. You got that on video?
So you said it was already close.
This is my. Really? Yeah, David's 36% stronger. David, pin him. Yeah, this is nonsense. Yo, get off the table. Let me pull it.
Wait, you hold it at chairs?
No, it's good.
Not chairs?
Yo, this is your phone? Yeah. Can you send me? Yeah. Yeah, we can do it on the.
She can't pin him. I can't pin him. She can't fucking shit. It's him.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Something that you would never like handle.
Oh gosh, that's nice.
Salam alaikum.
I'm losing my wrist to the chair.
Everyone, I'm saying when you ask Armwrestle to do stuff, they all